my mic over here. A day working at home. Check in, my beautiful people. Jamaica Newfie. Just doing some work at home here in the basement. Yeah, I'm doing some painting here, guys. Actually, priming. Because I gotta prime first before I paint. Cut around these edges. So when I'm ready to roll, all these edges are already primed. It's a little bit dusty down here, but that's what happens when you don't open windows for months. As you know, winter time everywhere is all locked up. I poured too much paint in this paint tray here, so I gotta take some out before I move it out over. There's always stuff to do at home, you know. Yeah, when I prime, I like to cut around this place before. So when I rolled, it looked pretty good. Everybody paint different. Let me check out my phone here. See if this thing is working good. 14 people here. Can you guys thumbs up the live, please, and thank you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like up the live, guys. I'm here doing some priming, as I said before. There's a lot of work to get done here, and it's a day off work, so why not start it? I gotta pop those pot light out when I'm ready to roll. Painting time, this is painting time. Painting with Jamaica Newfie. And guys, it's pretty loud down here because of the furnace running. It's raining out, but still cold. This is not that cold for the rain to turn into snow. Gotta put on my mask, guys, because it's so dusty here. Thank you guys for coming. Always keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. And you have to do it little by little. If you don't want to pay somebody to do it. As I said, I poured too much paint in this because I poured from the big bucket and I need my step ladder. I think this is just too. I know this place is a little bit lower than the bedroom, but I'm stretching too much. Yes, guys, I'm using a big brush here to cut around all these corners before I start rolling. One time when I used to paint, like painting, I would have this basement done paint right through the winter year. Every evening after work, I would come and do a little until I get it done. You know, I have other things occupying my time, like this YouTube thing here. Yeah. Making videos and editing and the whole works. But I'm not in a rush doing this, so I'm taking my own time. Do it on my terms, but hopefully by Christmas, next Christmas, I'm gonna say this place will be done completely. Because so far, all I need down here so far to get this thing finished up, I got 2 closet doors inside here. I got a door for here already. So I need 2 doors, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors to get this place finished. And it's a lot of work. I'm gonna do it by myself. The flooring and everything, because the electrician and the plumber already come through and do their jobs already. Electrician need to come and do some of the little things down here, but it's livable once I put in the floor. You know, in this area here, gonna be an exercise area. As you guys can see, I have my exercise machine over here. I think this thing stopped going, stopped turning. Let me see if I can get this thing working again. Yep, get it working again. So over here is my exercise machine, guys. As you guys can see, this is my exercise machine. So this year gonna be like for entertainment and exercise. That's gonna be a room, you know, it's a washroom right there. Right around here, it's a washroom around here. Done tile and everything already. I have a video up about this washroom. And this is a bedroom. Down there, the other side there, it's all storage. And over this side here, it's the furnace room. which I need a door for here. I need a door for this furnace room. As you guys can see, this is a furnace room here. Making so much noise here. So I need a door for here. So just a couple more things to get. The big chunk of the work is already done. Thumbs up the live, guys. Please and thank you. Thumbs up the live. 7 people are here. Thumbs up the live, guys. If you're just coming across this channel, can you please subscribe to this channel, guys? Appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I'm just doing some work and I just decided to throw up my phone and do a short live here. Which nothing is wrong with that. I'm not a live guy who get up and do live every day. Depends on my mood or depends if I have a special topic talking about. But today, it's just painting with the Neofy. Jack of all trade. Master some. Not all of them. A lot of people are not good with their hand, you know. So they have to pay out a lot of money to people to do certain job. That's not me. I do a lot of work and save money. That's how it's supposed to go. Can you understand if you have the money and you don't have the time? You give somebody else the job, but for me, I find the time. I do. To do a little bit of work for myself. Because I guarantee you, if I call somebody to paint this basement, it's gonna cost me over 2,000 Canadian dollars. Which 2,000 Canadian dollars? How much that in Jamaican? 200,000, I think. I'll leave it over 200,000. So, you know, it's very nice when you can do stuff on your own. If you can find the time. I have so much people that I used to help out do stuff, especially older folks. But these days I get so busy. Unbelievable. Because I like to help out the older folks, them who, especially sometimes people go around them just to rip them off. Oh. Dust is bothering me, guys. I gotta put on my mask. This is not even the right mask. I have a mask here but if I put it on, you guys not gonna hear what I'm saying, sir. Dust is not that heavy to use this one. If I was sanding, I would probably use this one. But I'm not sanding, but still a little bit of dust here from the drywall. What is it, guys? Mud and sand, which anybody know about drywall know that drywall sanding come with a lot of dust. That's a part of drywall. Those things kill your lungs. Drywall does kill your lungs. You have to wear the proper gears. And even all these guys who used to do drywall sometimes, they don't even wear the proper mask. And after a while, their lungs start to give out and they wonder why. I know we're all gonna die from something, but you know, some things you can protect yourself, why not? You have to protect yourself. Safety first. And everything, every form of chemical and dust we're out there right now, it's cancerous. Yeah. Guys, as you guys come, can you guys thumbs up the live, guys? Thumbs up the live, watch Jamaican Yofi. Prime. I notice I just prime this place here in the corner here, but drywall is just sucking in all the primer. It looked like it didn't prime before. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over with 2 coats. Prime. So I think all the roof top here, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna paint it white. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy white primer paint. It's all in one. So you know, at least you get a good coat of primer. Regardless, I'm gonna prime it right now with just the drywall primer. So because I'm gonna do it white, top gonna be white. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the sides here. All these walls, probably gonna put them in a bright tone. Bright color. So you know, as I dip out there on this work, sometimes you don't plan to do certain things. You don't plan it out ahead, but you come and you get it done. You sit down and you look and you think about it and you never start it. You don't give you the motivation to get started if you don't jump on it. But once you start it, because right now today I start this priming. Because as I say, I'm off work today. There's no work today. And there's quite a few days coming up. It's gonna be no work. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to do some work at home. You know, I still need to go see a lady who asked me to do something for her older folks. I gotta send her a message and go see her. Because you have to give a helping hand, you know. It's not all about money. And a lot of these older folks these days, you see, on pension, they're struggling like crazy. Yeah, you can imagine when I retire, what it's gonna be like. But you know what? I'm hoping for the best, you know. I'm hoping for the best. Saving your pension plan and do what you gotta do. Because, guys, God is a way maker. Hello, Sister Julie. I'm here busy priming, didn't even realize he was here. Yeah, God is a way maker. Yeah, I'm here talking about, you know, I gotta go help our old lady do some stuff because, you know, when people are on pension here, it's not easy to take their pension money and pay out to do stuff at home. So if you're a young man in the neighborhood and you see older folks need help, we have to help them out. Sister Julie, what do you think about this corner here? Gonna be my office. Because this is a big open area, which is gonna be like a entertainment area. I have a fireplace I'm gonna put down there against that wall because there's no window here, so it's gonna be probably a little bit more colder. There's window in the bedroom here and the washroom here. There's no window, but there's a window. 2 windows in the bedroom. But what do you think about down here? Be the office for the Jamaican Youth, where I come and sit down and meditate and what kind of content I should make. Because I tell you, like, you know, YouTube gonna be I don't think I'm gonna be let go. You know, once the channel is there, I'm gonna always post in video. Might take a break now and again, but I want down here to be my office. You know, I'm gonna set it up like a little studio, separated from the whole, because this area is really pretty big. This is how far it come. Let me turn this light off. That's my storage. This is how far it come. From way here, there is a washroom. Over here, this is a washroom. I have a video up about this washroom. And then down here. So I have about, this is about, I would say, almost 25 feet long by about 10 feet wide. A little part here closing a bit because of the furnace room here. There's a furnace room right here. That take away a space. A doorway gotta go in here because you have to go service the furnace, put in filter and stuff. But I don't know. Probably gonna use this piece of wall here to be my office, like part it off. You know, I have stuff on the wall, like pictures. I have a lot of pictures, you know, of my, you know, collection from Jamaican artists, and also just some nice picture that when you sit down and making a content, you draw people's eyes and they want to even listen to you. But you know, day by day we're doing it, you know. Once the love and support is here, once I have my subscribers, they more tune into me. If I even have 50 subscribers who watch my content, you know, at least I know somebody is watching me. So it'll give me the drive to continue post video. You know, Sister Julie, I went and what, hey, Jemrock, I'm here doing some work, my brother. How you doing? How you and the family? You love the wife for me now. I know you're not seeing me much, but you already know why. I'm grounded by the wife. Yeah, I'm grounded by the wife. I stay away from certain things. But you know, we have to love and support each other anyway, you know. Doesn't matter what's going on. You know, we have to share the love. As the Jamaican youth always said, love is the answer. Or even sometimes you see they preaching hate. Just show them love. Because love conquer all hate, you know. And once you say, you know, power to the Most High, you can't really work with the devil, you know. Because the devil always work over time to bring us down, but we have to know, just know to stay strong and believe in ourselves. Yeah, we have to believe in ourselves, man. But yeah, guys, I'm here. Who just come onto the live? I'm here just doing some priming. I'm cutting around the edges because I'm gonna roll. So when I start roll, I don't have to go to the edge with the roller. I do every little thing, Miss Julie. Like everything. You know, and I save a lot of money doing this stuff. I save a lot of money doing this stuff. I see the great colors. Was watching a video this morning. Actually, just now I watched it before I came down. And I see a lady make a comment about me, which I don't think she's watching my video, but I make a comment back underneath her comment that she make, you know, because I think she's mistaken me. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, but if she don't respond back to me, I will respond to her, because I already look her up, you know. I already look her up. I'm not a guy who fight fire with fire, but sometimes when people say things, I wouldn't say people, when subscribers say things and it's a lie, I'll come out and probably talk about it, but not when YouTuber come out and talk stuff about me. I respond to no YouTuber about nothing. Because guess what? They don't know nothing about me. Absolutely nothing about me. My past is my past. I move on. Change is a must. You see some people, they're drowning in sin so much. As much as I say that all the time, I'm not a Christian, but I try to live a life where, you know, it's right. Yeah. Whether you want to love it or you hate it. Man, this thing, I just primed this thing. And it suck up all the primer already. It's like the primer. Elian, how are you? Here, One Love TV. Big up yourself here. I'm here doing some priming, Maria. I see you doing your work down in Jamaica there. Still cold here, my brother, but today it's raining. For some reason, it's raining today. Yeah, it's raining here today. I'm just doing some priming here in the basement because I have a day off. But man, the primer, the drywall is sucking the primer like crazy. So I think what I want to do, put on a light coat and then come back at it because I can't keep going on over and over it. So I cut around all these corners already. I will have to take this pot light down when I'm doing the roof. I choose to do the pot light before I prime this place because it's hard to get the electrician. So as soon as I could grab him after, actually I even get the pot light up before I did the mudding because I know this electrician is very hard to get. So as soon as I put up the drywall, I call him and he come and put up the light, which the light then can take down. And when these guys came here and do the mudding, they didn't even have to do the light, take down the light, but no, I'm doing the priming. When I'm ready to do like the full seal on top, I will have to pop the lights out, which they're easy to pop out. I'm just gonna pop them out certain spot where I can still have lighting to work down here because I don't want to use no other light. I have other light I can use, but I just want to use this light because these lights are pretty bright. So yeah, as I was saying, I see this lady was saying something about me, which I kind of give her the benefit of the doubt that she making a mistake mixing me up with somebody else. And I know callers must see that comment. Callers must see that comment. I didn't check if he like it up, but I know he must see that comment. But I don't take down no video. I think I take down. So far, I think I took down since I've been doing YouTube. I took down, other than that, when I have copyrights, and I used to take down video before I monetize, but now if I have copyrights, I go in my studio and fix it. But I think since I get monetized, I took down 2 video. And the 2 video that I took down is because people started to ask me some personal thing. And I didn't want to prolong it, so I put them on private. But all my videos are up. And I don't know the information this lady is talking about. If she have some wrong connection, because there's a lot of channel out there go by Jamaican, so maybe she mixing me up with something else, somebody else's channel. I say something else, somebody else's channel. But I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt for me to shoot her a message just now this morning, and I'm gonna see if she respond back to me. If she don't respond back to me, guys, this is something I don't want to do, but I went and I look her up even on Facebook. I know a lot about her. And if she don't respond to me and let me know it's me, if she respond to me and say, yes, she's talking about me, make that video where she said I made some negative crap, which I don't make no negative video. And that's why I don't come out here no more and call nobody name. They can come and call all the name they want to call. I'm not getting involved with nobody that kind of way. But this lady come and say something, and I don't think, as I said, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt since she have me mixed up with another YouTuber. I want to believe that because I saw the message I saw the comment and I screenshot it, and I actually get it from somebody too. Somebody sent me it. That's why I know that we was there, and I went and looked it up. Listen to the video. Colors was talking. Love the video that Colors make last night. Love it. You know, I saw we should go around when things happen and approach it. As I make a video, I drop a video yesterday, I come home from work and I make a video and I talk about this, like, you know, we need to take time out to analyze certain things, and don't analyze it as in like right off the bat and jump on it. Because if you have time to sleep on something and meditate and meds on certain things what you want to talk about, sometimes it will turn out better than what would happen at the heat of the moment. So just take a breather and think about it. Because I see a lot of times why we get in conflict here is just because we jump on certain things. And it's not right for people to come out and bash you a certain kind of way and you don't get mad about it. But at the end of the day, is your approach. You know, how you deal with it. Because it can make a big difference. As I know, a lot of people out here, and I think it's the subscribe. It's not even the YouTubers them is the problem. The subscriber them, they're getting in depth with certain things, as in like they take it more personal, and then when they come out and push certain energy, the YouTuber them will just ride with the energy, because we know them are working, you know. They're working, especially when they don't have another job. They're hunting the money, you know. But it depends on what you're doing to hunt that money. I just don't like bad energy because, you know, when I look back on my life and realize, wow, what a change. Because I remember, like 30 years ago, all these mix up and nonsense were going on YouTube here. As I said yesterday in my video, I know how to come here and make money. And I would jump on certain things, you know, and come and make up some story, thumbnail with people picture, and come out and just burn certain energy to get some views and make some money. Not gonna lie, maybe one time I would do that. But no, I can't. So sometimes I see some stuff, I laugh about it. And I have a thing going on with me since lately. A lot of YouTubers not seeing me anymore. I'm hoping that they don't think like, you know, I'm just don't want to support them no more. No. I'm just gonna wait until the heat is off. And depends on what you're talking about. Then I'll come back and support you. And even though some people don't support their video anymore, when I see their shorts and it makes sense, I get a thumbs up. I know hard feelings, you know. Respect every man on this platform here. Even some of them who come out and talk about me so many times and they don't hear me come back. And they don't hear me come back and make no video talk about them. Guys, it's not gonna happen. Get used to it. It's not me that. And then also, I was on a live sometime in, I think it was November or October. Or if I'm not live, probably it's December. And I was saying that this new year, gonna be a lot of bangarang on this platform here. But I'm gonna push it a little further and say this. Something bad gonna happen here. And that's when a lot of people gonna wake up. Something really, really bad gonna happen here. Because the reason why I'm saying that, you see, you can never know a person by just looking at them on camera. A lot of times, even you as a YouTuber, because I tend to say things over and over again, because to me it make perfect sense. A lot of times people who having some form of conflict or confrontation or arguing on YouTube, here it can be probably a subscriber that people know who is the subscriber, or it can be a YouTuber or people know the YouTuber. It's very dangerous. And the reason why I'm saying it's dangerous, if you don't know the person in depth, I would advise people to stay away from certain things in depth with people, family, or get nasty with people, family, because people out there who love a YouTuber, even family or friends who love a YouTuber, we don't know what they have access to hurt other people. And a lot of people not look at it that way. And the reason why I'm saying this, I have an incident happen to me on this platform here. And you'll be surprised how many people calling me and asking me questions about that person. And I'm like, come on, man. Let things go. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people always know people, and people have connection, like deep connection with people. And we have to just be careful how we deal with people here, because things can break out where you as a YouTuber or a subscriber didn't expect. You would, blow out a proportion, like how we see things blow out a proportion on the TikTok platform. Because last year on TikTok, there was a lot of garbage going on over there. People lost their life because of people just arguing back and forth, which didn't make no sense to me. So I'm just putting it out there, like we have to be careful how we treat people. You never know who and who know people, because people have connection. And when people have connection, they don't even have to get involved with people who they have in fight with, but people on the street who know you, they get involved with people, which sometimes it can turn out to be, really, really bad. So we need to take in consideration about those things when we come out here and jump on people and carry on certain kind of way, because it's not good. And we know our community, you have some people in our community, they're wild, they're very wild. As in like, this dog eat dog and leave puppy to starve. And I want to say this to a lot of young YouTubers who come out here and start a channel. This place, this platform here, it's like you're out in the sea swimming. And either you sink or you float. So you have to be a good swimmer, because you're going to sink. That's what this platform come after me. Like, you'll come here and your expectation, it's just too much for you, and you just run away from it because you can't deal with it. Your headspace is not strong enough to deal with certain situation. And for me, I want to tell you guys, like, honestly, I've been through a lot of obstacle and ups and downs a couple of years. And those things, I want to tell you guys, like, it helped me to know to deal with certain situation here and navigate around certain energy. And that's why I said, like, I know this for a fact. None of my family is here on my channel with me, which I'm very happy about it. When I just started my channel, I was thinking about, me and my wife sit down, have some story time talking and all those stuff. We talk about it, and the way I was planning on doing it is like I'm in front of the camera and she behind the camera. And I just decided, you know what? No, we're not gonna do it. Everybody already know my face. Everybody already know my face on this platform here who subscribe to me and who support me. And it's just to know that you can kind of have a little bit of in depth with me how I roll, as in like, not saying I don't get involved with certain things, which I was saying recently, I'm sorry I get involved. Coming out crying peace for certain things because it didn't work out. But you know what? I'm not sorry about that. It's okay. I'm not gonna even say it's a mistake. But we know that we have to just support each other as best as we can. We have to just support each other as best as we can. Just do the right thing. Support each other. And actually, to be honest, guys, I want to say this, to say that, like, we need to look for people who looking for support. And we see all the weakness in them, what they're doing, and try and get them on the right path. Because trust me, when I start, I did not know much about YouTube. I just gone it with a mind of go there and learn stuff. And I treat it the same way because every day we learn more. Sometimes I do some stuff, I get frustrated when I can't get it. And I tend to just be on it for too long when I should step away from it and give it a break. I push myself. But these days I kind of cut back. And I don't know, even while making thumbnails these days, I don't think I want to use people picture too much. Well, I'm not going to say that because every time I talk about colors, I'm going to use a picture of him because I want to highlight the guy with my small channel. I get a lot of people subscribe to him already. And if I can get more, I get more. Because I respect what he's doing, support what he's doing. And even last night, that video I make last night, didn't hear it come out bashing nobody, regardless. The whole heap of nice we are making, never bash nobody, and that's why I give him props. I remember seeing him come out of character once, which it's not like I was surprised. No, I'm not surprised. Because even me myself here, sometimes some people, thank you guys for like up the live. Sometimes some people will make you come out of character. But the same thing I'm gonna go back to again and say, like, sometimes we just need to take a breather. Yeah, when I just start Prime just now, girl, guys, I feel like I don't want to do it, but now I started getting the rhythm. So this will just get me to finish doing what I'm doing. But guys, sorry, I gotta put on my mask. The dust bothering me, so I'm gonna sound a little bit different. Hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully it's not that bad. Sister Julie, what's the plan for the day? What's the plan for the day, Sister Julie? Oh, this thing stopped spinning. Okay, so sometimes when I move over this thing, it stops spinning, so I have to reset it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, start work again. Sometimes when I move away from it too far, stop working. As you guys can see, I'm cutting around this corner because it's just way easier to cut them around with this big wide brush. That's when I go to prime. You know, it's easier. Yeah, I respect a lot of virgin here who putting in some good work, you know, and giving back. Not sitting down and not putting in the work. They're putting in the work and they're giving back. I love that. One day, who knows? God help me that I can help someone who in need. Bigger than what I used to do, like helping out people in a small way. Maybe. Because there's a lot of people out here who are very kind and thoughtful of people when they're in need. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. So as we grow, we grow and get more successful, and you can help people. You can just do the right thing. And it's not just your brother and sister you help. You help. Are you doing some work? You doing some work on YouTube? Welcome from Brazil. Thank you for coming. I get hot right now. Get pretty warm now, guys. I want to cut around all these edges. And then, after I cut around these edges, I'm going to take down some light down the bottom there and do some priming on the roof. And maybe cut those corners, all those corners there. I know I'm gonna need more primer. I have this 5-gallon here. I bought it right before Christmas. I have like half left in it. I know it's not gonna finish this thing up. So I think what I wanna do is just, well, this thing stopped working. I don't know why this thing is tripping out. I think I move away from too fast from it. I think I move away too fast from this thing. So every time I move away from it, it's just stopped working. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, it's supposed to just follow me, but sometimes I don't know why. Fully charged for sure. It's level, because it got to be level. If it's not level, it's not working properly. But I don't know. Let me just check this thing out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. So yeah, sometimes it just shut down. I think I'm moving away too fast. Like I need to move a little bit slower. I'm gonna read up some more on it. But I like this thing. The only thing I find about it, to go out and vlog with it, it's heavy on the hand. Because you can attach some more equipment to it. Yeah. You think you're gonna get anything upload today? Because I know the internet was giving you a problem, as you say, in many of your videos. Hey, Sister Julie, guess what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to start by the lottery. But pretty soon I will have to stop, because I'm going to get baptized soon. I'm going to buy the lottery. And I'm going to make sure I win big. And I'm going to make you retire off YouTube. How about that? I'm going to retire off YouTube. That's the love I have for you, my sister. But don't tell your wife, okay? That's a respect to you, And I respect all the ladies I'm here too, And all the guys I'm here too, a lot of respect, I don't lose respect for no guys here or woman here, which it's not gonna happen. They can also come and lose it for me. But that's okay. Depends on how they lose it. Because they don't know nothing more about me for me to get upset about. I get all up in my little feelings. Because a lot of people get up into their 10-year-old feelings. They're grown people, but they get up into their feelings and they sit down every day and figure out who I'm going to chop today. I'm going to chop down this one today. I'm going to chop that one tomorrow. And okay, it's like a list, of chopping down people. But good for them. Kudos to them. That's the way they want to go about it. That make them very happy. Cutting down their brothers and sisters. Even since lately, I get a video. The Virgin sent me a video. And I actually didn't want to watch the video, and he said to me, watch the video, man. Because these days when people send me video, I don't want to open it up, because when I don't see certain people for a long time in my feed, I love it. Because negative energy can drain your strength, Negative energy drain your strength, So when you don't see certain people, sometimes you kind of love it. But then, now and again, a video pop up on people. Nowadays, when some video pop up on people sending to you, and you say you don't want to watch it, sometimes it's good to listen, But then again, they come back in your feed all over again when you haven't seen them for a while. So once you pop it open, they come back up in your feed. Even it's when you open it up and it's not on your channel, you open up and it still pop up in your feed. And you say, oh my God, why did I even open up this thing, man? But it is what it is. Sometimes we need to see some things. I was told that I need to see a lot more stuff. Know what's going on in the street here, the YouTube street, because I'll get myself in trouble. And I find myself, since of lately, making a lot of content, talking about stuff, and then I end up have to go back and edit the videos, because I realize somebody come up with a content that is way too close to what I'm talking about. And also, I'm even talking on stuff, and people come out and they talk about other stuff, and I realize it's just too close for conflicts. Because what they're talking about, I'm touching on it. And it have nothing to do with them, but, sometimes you say certain things, some pig in the pen, they start screaming, wee, 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 because you say something and they have something to do with their content, which you didn't even see the content. So that's what people do. They gravitate to what you said and think you're talking about them. So all those things now, since lately, I start to pay attention to, which it's pretty sad when I know it's just stuff. I just get up on topic, just come up, and I want to talk about things that happen in real life. Not pointing finger at no one, but why this thing's not stop spin? Not pointing finger at no one, but at the same time, it have some connection to somebody else's content, what they just made. And I have to just go back and edit it, which sometimes I wish I post the video a while, but I realize when I go out and vlog, about something out there, I tend to have the content sit in my phone for like weeks because I don't worry about content like that. Because I know I go out and I vlog about something and talking about something that I go to a store. But whenever I come up with a topic that I want to talk about, I think the same day I make that content, I need to get it post. You know, I need to get it post and just get it over and done with. So if somebody come up and make a content, and it's around the same time as mine, and they probably even see my content before they post their content, they can read through it a different way. I'm like, wow, this guy talk about something that I have here to post. Which for me, I don't talk about nobody specific when I make my content because it don't make no sense. Because we all see people are thin skinned around. But you know what? God give us strength. Bojo Bantan sing that song. Never let I fail, yeah. Just need some more respect and common ground here. And everything will be fine. Oh, my shoulder hurt. All those heavy lifting at work start hurt the body right now. Getting older. So let me do this corner here now. I'm gonna do this corner here. I hate this bulkhead, but I have no choice. I have to make this bulkhead here because there's a pipe run down in here. There's a pipe here, run down here. And there's a pipe in the closet in the bedroom too. So I have no choice. I have to make that bulkhead. Take away a little bit of room from this space here. But that's how it goes. You win some or you lose some. When you come onto a house, and they build these houses, they have certain code they have to go by. And even if you come and see the house, when they frame up and they start to pipe it up and stuff, you can't change it. And even if you try to change it, it's gonna cost you a couple $1,000s. I remember when I walked through this house when it was building, there was some little issues here that I caught because I'm in the construction field and I know a lot of little stuff, little rules and stuff. And tell you guys this story. I was walking upstairs from the living and kitchen here, and I was walking upstairs. Me and the supervisor, because we have our walkthrough, they gave us hard hat. I have my hard hat anyway and my steel toe boot. And I was walking upstairs. And there was something about the stairs start making a sound, which it was just a roughing of the stairs. And I know a lot of times we go in houses and we hear a certain noise when you walk. There's some connection of how they put it together. That's why there's a noise there. And my wife was walking upstairs with the supervisor. And when I start walking up the stairs and I hear the noise of walking on the stairs, I just turn around and my wife continue walk with the supervisor to look around and come and check out underneath the stairs. And guys, where the stairs was resting on, there was no support. So they have the flooring board and there was no support across the flooring board So the plywood where it sit and it was like a shock, like just like our car, right? So when you walk on it, you hear it squeak, and I come down and no, actually, I went back upstairs, look around with the guy, the supervisor guy, and call him downstairs and tell him this need to fix. And he said to me, "How do you know that?" And I said to him, "When I was going upstairs, I hear the stairs." He didn't even hear that. And he said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Well, underneath the stairs here, before you cover it with drywall, I want two pieces of 2x6, 2x8 sandwiched together for support." And I said, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "Do not cover it up until they send me a picture." And they sent me a picture of it. And still didn't cover up the next time I came and look at it. And I realized they fixed it right. Just from sometimes, construction worker, they're working, but they tend to miss one step. Because even at my job too, when it come on to what I do, I work at the end of the line, building windows. And I caught a lot of stuff that people miss. And these windows pass through maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 persons sometimes, or 4 persons sometimes before it get to me. Because I put my final stamp on it to approve everything. And sometimes I call them and show them what's wrong, and they tend to get a little bit upset about it, which I'm right, they're wrong. Let me check and see who messaged me. Somebody messaged me here. Yeah, they always come with their scamming. It's always scamming going on. So yeah, I understand sometimes when people are rushing, and when you work as a team, it's your responsibility sometimes to cover certain things, as in like catch some problem before it go out to quality control, catch it, because when quality control guys and catch what happened, first it's gonna come back to me because it's my stamp on the window to approve certain things. Say it's right because it's my responsibility to check around, which is the same thing here for the supervisor. When that mistake made, he wasn't the only one who check around the house, because you have other guys who come and check after framing. But for some reason they miss it and I caught it. And he started to asking me if I'm into construction. And I said to him, "Don't worry about it." He said to me, "I must be in construction to cause something like that," which, yes, because I know what to look for. Now, a lot of people would know those stuff. And, guys, this channel name, Jamaican Yofi, my friend that gave me this name, I didn't work in construction in Jamaica like what they do in Canada here. So I learned a lot from my friend, France. I learned a lot from my friend, and I'm telling you, I use all those tools. Even me and this basement here that I work on right now, I learned how to frame basement, which I have knowledge in it, doing it in Jamaica, but they do it different here. And it's like every time, I would say probably every year or every 2 years, there's changes. And it's you to go and look at what the changes may be. Because every city have different code. But I'm telling you, it's really, really awesome when you know something about construction and even a little bit about mechanic and cars and stuff, which I don't know much about that. Like how I know more in depth with construction, but I still have a little bit of knowledge of doing brakes, listen for certain sound, because I can do my brakes on my car. I choose not to do it. Change my tires and all those stuff. I do those stuff, save money. But as I said, it's crazy how some people, they don't even know how to even pump gas in the car, and they drive in a car. And these are things teaching my daughter right now at the moment here. Because she's driving. She has to know how to do those stuff. Yeah. Put gas in the car. I don't expect her to change tires and stuff like me. But just little stuff. See certain light come on the car and she should know what the light is all about. And just hear different sound in the car she never hear before. No, something is not right. Like I was driving with her in the winter time. First time she driving in the winter time here. And she see a light came on. And I was saying to her, the light came on because it's a traction light. The traction light is when your tire hit like a snow, that's like a solid ice and it starts skidding. The traction light came on, started to make some beep sound. And she said to me, Dad, what's that? And I'm explaining to her. She didn't know those things. So it's just experience for her. Because those things can freak people out if they don't know. You might think something is breaking. The light came on. She didn't know what it is. So, it's just time. She'll figure out a lot of stuff on her own. But at least, for now, I can give her a little bit of tools about car. That's when she hears certain things going on. She knows that she stopped driving. I remember one time, the first time I have a flat tire driving in Canada. I was driving. The car felt fine. I was driving in a 50 zone. I think I was doing around 45. The car felt fine. And I hear somebody start honking me. When the person was honking me, my back tire was flat. Somebody's calling me from New York here, guys. I gotta cut this one here for a bit. Yes, guys, sorry about that. This fool calling again. Yeah, I don't know, these people just idling people time. Yeah, you have them all over, scammers. Just strictly nonsense they're going with. How they talking rubbish. So as I was saying, yeah, I try to learn my daughter everything as I can. It's crazy. Oh, the world we're living in today with scamming. I just really feel sorry for these old folks who get in scamming, because this guy, I don't normally answer number, which it's a New York number. I live in Canada. He's saying to me, I call some girl, which I never call America straight. I call on WhatsApp. I call some girls who work for him. I don't know what this guy talk about. You call some girls who working for me and, I need you to send me money for some rates that, I'm like, what are you talking about? I never call nobody in the States. And on a straight call. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I call him on a straight call, maybe on my Jamaican number, not my Canadian number. Because I'll get nailed. I don't have a plan like that to call straight the States. So I know right away he's coming up with some crap. said I call some girls who work for him. And I need to pay some money for the phone call. Guys, I'm gonna cut this one here. I will have to turn off this light for a bit and take down some of these lights to do the roof. Thank you guys, sir. Tune into the Jamaican Youthie. You know, it was just a little company I would say I'm looking for. Sister Julie, and here, stay blessed in Jamaica, you know. Hopefully when you come back to Canada, my brother, you monetize, you know. You have to just hope for the best, you know. And Sister Julie, until next time, stay blessed, guys. I'm going to cut this one. And thank you, guys, sir. Share the love with the Jamaican Youthie. Remember, guys, love is the answer. Let's share the love. As in, help your brother and sister out here who you see a struggle for, you know, make things happen for them. That's all we got to do. And let's just cut back on the divide, you know, conquer those things. And in a way, I think just preaching love. Don't work with the devil, work with the Almighty. Because he's here for us. And sometimes the devil will just show up to put you in a fight, which it's not going to happen if we just stay on the right track. So guys, stay blessed until next time.